What's up, guys? It's your boy Scion. I wasn't gonna do this video this week. I wasn't gonna do any video this week, but I felt that I should do one anyway because I had a few things to say, and I know the few personal issues going on right now, and I might actually take a break from YouTube in a little while. But I just wanted to get all this stuff out. My topic for this week is not really any game review or anything like that, but my topic this week is MMOs and how you could tell early if an MMO just isn't good. And I know some people, some companies can get mad, but these are telltale signs that you should probably stay away from certain games. So I'm just going to go down this little list here. I got about 8 or 9 points that I'm going to talk about, and we're just going to get right into it. Now, there's gameplay in the background, the Stranglehold, and you're basically watching the Attack on Titan quest and mission. And I didn't really know where to put this, or if I really wanted to use this as a video, because I can't use the sound in this because they uses some of the sound from the actual anime, and I'm not too sure. That might flag eventually, so I just can't use that. Can't use it the way I would like to have used it anyway. So my first thing I would like to talk about is games with huge founder packs. Now the problem with that is that I found that most games that have really big founder packs, once you get into the game, they're crap. And that's really bad because these founder packs are like 300, 400 large, and then people are just like spending all types of money. And then you have guys, like I told you in the other MMO show, I'm really episode 62, where people just lie. You have like the Twitch people lying just with no views and everything else and saying, oh, this game is awesome. And you're looking at it like in your head, you're saying it's not awesome, but sometimes people listen to somebody who has a little bit of authority. Because they have authority, your common sense goes out the window. So sometimes people fall for that. Say, hey, this Twitch guy right here who has like 10,000 people following him says this game is awesome. So then they fall for the whole founder pack thing, and then that Twitch guy will give out founder packs, and then so then everybody's like, yeah, I gotta get the founder pack. Don't do that. If it's a really big founder pack for a game and you can visibly see that the game is not that great, it probably isn't that great. So that's a definite telltale sign of something that you should pay attention to. Now, another telltale sign that a game is not that great is how easy it is to get into it. Now, I know you're probably like, oh, well, there's most games. I found that some games that have lasting power that are actually pretty good are very hard to get into initially. Sometimes you can get into it, like after like beta 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever else. But in the beginning, if it's very hard to get into, it's probably going to be good and not bad. So you definitely should probably try and look at games like that and see like how hard it is to get into the game, how long you have to wait, and things like that. That's usually a good sign that the game is good and not bad. So another thing that you want to look at is games that lead with boobs. And what I mean by that is like when you go onto the website, you see nothing but tits and ass on the website, but it's supposed to be an MMO game. You don't see a trailer showing how you can fight an MMO game. But you do see a girl standing there, and Chinese companies are notorious for that. They will put some model out there that you never even heard of or can't even pronounce their name and say, hey, yeah, come play this game. The only time that worked on me was when Hyuna was on, I believe, Mystic Fighter. And I was like, yeah, I'm playing because I'm a fan of her. But I'm just saying in general, that's what happens. Like, that's what they do. Korean, Chinese, it's like and what's bad about it is that American companies are starting to do it now. Like you go on, American companies aren't like so blatant with it as the Asian companies are, but they are starting to do it now. So you can automatically tell, like even in most Asian games, if I see a chick on the screen, as soon as I load up to a website, I'm like, yeah, this game is gonna suck. Before I even download it, I still have to play it and download it and then get a video out for you guys. But I'm already knowing in my head that it's probably going to be between 80 to 90% suck, just because I see that. So the next thing I want to talk about is games, and this is something that American games do. They don't show you actual gameplay of the game. Like if it's a fighting game, like MMO or something like that, they will show you a mount running around. Like you'll see some stupid ass mount with the character on it, and they'll be running around the zone, not doing anything but just running around the zone. So they're like, yeah, come play this game, and then watch me run around on a damn what's it, llama? Yeah, watch me run around a llama through the whole zone. Look at these graphics, but they don't actually show anything. They just show them just running around different zones. Like, look at these trees over here. Look at this mountain. Like, look at this Look at this water right here. Aren't I cool running through the water with my llama? No, not really, but that's kind of what's happening. Now, like all this stuff that I'm saying right now go out and look at every MMO website, from Asian to American, and you're gonna see it all prevalent in all of them. You could pretty much tell, like, okay, this game kind of sucks, this game kind of sucks, oh, okay, this game is a little bit average, this game is good. Like, when you go, and I hate to say this, but when you go on the World of Warcraft, you don't see running around the mount. You don't see running around. You don't see a chick. You see a trailer. I really hate to give them credit for that stuff, but you gotta. You just have to. It's plain as day right there. You go onto the Rift website, you see a trailer. You go onto the Guild Wars 2 website, or you see a cash offer, but you still see some type of trailer. Like, you know, some of the stuff that's supposed to be like Prime and things like that. Like you don't see that much nonsense. So just check out all the sites and see what they're leading with, and you can kind of tell the game like right away. And it's unfortunate that it's like that, but it is. Next up, let's talk about games that are buggy the entire beta, not just one part of the beta. Like not just in the beginning, they're buggy and sucky the whole entire beta. And they're like, oh yeah, you know, we're understanding, we see you, we're making fixes, but nothing gets fixed. Like, you guys gotta see that. Like, I'll give you an example. Most of, like I said in the last time, like the zombie games, they all have bugs. They all move around like crap and have so many issues, but none of that stuff really gets fixed. They'll find a way how to make you pay for something though, but they can't fix bugs. And I look at when companies do that. When they'll be quick to throw out founder packs and like all types of other things to make you pay for things, but they don't fix things fast. Or like they'll have like a beta cycle that's like 2 years with the same bugs that were in the initial first part of the 2 years. Like, yeah, you can probably tell right there, even though if you're out on the outside looking in, you look at stuff like that. If they can't get it right during that whole time, what makes you think they're gonna get it right when they go live? Just saying. Another thing that we can look at is how long does it take, like, it's just impossible to talk to them. Like, how long does it take to get involved? Like, if a game company that you can't really contact or doesn't really have like public relations for you, and it seems like they're just like, yeah, we're gonna make the game and you're gonna like it, and just trust us, you're gonna like it. When it's like that, game probably not gonna last long, because the community is gonna be all types of butthurt. Nobody's gonna want to listen to anything, and that's just not good. You can't have stuff like that. There's still some companies out there that really don't listen. They'll have like one guy who they'll send out and be like, yeah, I'm listening, I'm gonna take it to the team, but nothing has changed. Like, you need to have people who are actually like the complete team needs to be out there. There should no longer ever be just public relations, and that's the only person that you see, and you don't even know what the other people do. You don't even know how they think or feel or understand why they made the game a certain way. Because sometimes when you know the person, when you know the game makers, you kind of understand why it is a certain way. When you don't know them, then yeah, that like there's nothing you can do. There's no way that you can actually enjoy yourself in the game. It's just is what it is. The next thing I would like to go on is like basically companies that don't control the communities, because like I keep saying, like, you know, I know people like to say, oh well, you know, you can't stifle people like that and censor, but you know, freedom of speech again is not freedom to be a asshole or act like you have no home training. And people use that on the internet to their advantage all the time to say things and do things that they wouldn't normally be able to get away with in real life. Those are people who are trolls. They are assholes, and you have to control those people. You have to make them understand that just because this is online doesn't mean that you get to act like a fool. And when stuff like that gets when you let assholes run around too long, they breed more assholes, because more people start to feel that they can be dumbasses like that because they can't do it in the real world. And that's when you have to have a community that controls people and does things and just pay, just you have to have that. There has to be some type of control when it comes to that keeps it safe for everybody. Because, you know, a lot of times you have kids playing this, and kids don't need to be seeing people act like that. So it just really needs to be a way, just, some standards and practices. That's all. And pretty much, I think I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon. I got one more point. And that one point is that there needs to be a connection between the game and its community. That goes along with the other point that I was saying, but I just wanted to reiterate a little bit more on that. Like, there just has to be, like, you have to actually feel like you are actually part of the game too, that you're either creating something in the game or making it better. when a game doesn't do that too, where it's just like, hey, well, no, we're making the patch and we're doing all this and we're taking your feedback, but there was like, there's no forum to say that, like, you know, what happened, or just to talk about it or anything else like that. And pretty much it's just like, yeah, they're just doing whatever the hell they want to do. Doesn't matter. They're just saying that they're paying attention, but they're not really doing it. So that's pretty much all I got for you this week. I want that, just, you know, put that out there, because, you know, it's not that, I guess you could say, in your face a lot of the time. It's kind of like, you know, just a lot of people call it cash grabs, and some of it really is cash. So that's about it. I'm pretty much not sure if I'm going to do any other videos beyond this one, or if I'm even going to even put this out, to be honest with you. I may just hold it for a little while and think about what I'm going to do. But if you happen to see this video, be legendary. And even if I do take a break, I'm not going anywhere. I just need some time. My mind isn't right now. I have to figure out where I'm at and where I'm going in life at this point, and what I need to do. So you guys be legendary, and peace.
Thank you for watching the latest video on the channel. If you enjoyed what you've seen here, please like, share, and subscribe. You can also click the bottom left there and follow the latest MMO show. You guys be legendary, and I will see you next video. Peace.